So greetings guys, welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is your lady Ms.Z or ṣunfúnmiláyọ. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. If you would, please make sure that you like and subscribe. If this video resonates with you, comment down below which one you chose. You know I love to read the comments. Also, if you need to book a reading or if you are looking for any products, please go to my website that will be in the description box along with the time stamps. Okay, so this is like a bonus reading. I'm back on my Paranormal Tuesdays. And guys, I'm very inconsistent, so you know, don't count on me. But I thought that this would be an interesting one to do because my partner the other day was like, you know, I heard you calling my name, you know, as he was waking up, and I'm like, and I'm in a whole nother room. And this has happened on different occasions for me as well too. Like you will be either in your dream realm or just waking up, and you may hear someone calling your name and you think it's your partner or somebody like that, and nobody's there. Also, this can happen in your waking hours as well too. You may hear something like down the hall and think that a family member or your relative or your significant other is calling your name, and they're either not in the house or there's nobody there, or they weren't calling your name. So this is what this reading is about. This Paranormal Tuesday is going to be on who was calling your name, rather it was in your waking hours, you know, coming from sleep, because sometimes we can hear it in our dream too. If you're still asleep, you hear somebody calling you and then you get, you know, shook up and you wake up. I don't know if anybody has had that happen before, but I did. Somebody was calling my name, and it was one dream that was very crazy. I'm not gonna go into it too much because I don't want to waste too much time, but basically, you know, I was seeing a lot of things. And so they were trying to wake me up so I wouldn't stay asleep for that reason, okay? It was important that that ancestor was able to wake me up. And there's also a time where I got woke up because something was smoking. The whole house was like in smokes, you know? And I'm glad they did, because it could have turned into a fire. So I got, you know, woke up out of my sleep for that. So it's just different reasons why spirit or whoever may have called you. We're going to find out, well, we're going to try to find out who and what was calling your name that night or that morning or just at any given time. Now, I want to give a quick disclaimer. If you're one of those people that, you know, you just can't sleep at night after hearing anything weird, then I don't recommend you watch this video. But it normally doesn't get too scary in any of these videos. It's just kind of a title, you know, if you're into that type of thing. But we're going to try to find out, you know, demystify some things for you today. So anyway, we have pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And guys, yes, they're the same feathers because, you know, I can't pick something every day. You know, I try to, but it's like it's the same mix. But yeah, so we got the crested crane from lovely Africa. That's my dance bird. We have the secretary feather. We have the Australian ibis. So pick whichever one you're drawn to. And this is going to be a quick reading. So I'll see you in your designated pile. Alright, so for those of you who chose pile 1, who was calling your name? Okay. So already, this is a spirit, okay? Let me say an ancestor spirit, you know, for the most part, you know. It's an ancestor that watches over you. I'm seeing that they're trying to get your attention on something, like them calling your name. 9 times out of 10, 'cause I see this spirit that's watching over someone sleeping. So it's not a bad thing at all, okay? From what I'm seeing, it's not nothing bad. We'll get into it if there's any other spirits that pop up with this, but it's not a bad thing at all. It seems like someone that's very comforting. It gives me more of a female energy than a male, but it could be a male, but it comes off more like a feminine energy or a caring energy, someone who's looking after you or who's watching over you. And they drop in every now and then. Especially when it comes to certain things. I can even see this person waking you up because there's something going on in that day. Because this is weird, because it's like it can be for work. It could be, you know, we're going to break this down. And I also have some bonus cards too. The bonus cards are going to either be clues or they're going to be clues to the name of the person. they just want to let you know that they're there. It's not really, you know, there's certain reasons, yes, at times, but it's also to let you know that somebody's there. Somebody's watching over you, okay? I told you, I don't make this up. Now, y'all seen that flip over, did you not? It says a female ancestor, okay? So it's a very comforting energy. Very, very comforting. It's a really good thing. It's not like they're just standing there just watching you all the time, so they want me to get real clear on that. It's not that. It's like I see somebody jumping through a portal almost and just being like, I'm here now and I'm going to call this person's name. So if it's happening for you at night, don't be alarmed by this. There's some things that they need to communicate to you. And sometimes they're telling me that this will happen in your dream. You need to pay attention to the dream that was going on before you heard your name being called. Okay? Or whatever message that follows when you wake up. If it's during the day, like if you're cooking and you hear your name being called or something like that, it's just like a comforting energy to let you know that somebody's there. Because I can also see a grandmother presence that likes what you're doing. Like if you're cooking or if there's something that like reminds you of that energy, the spirit wants to let you know that they are there. The ancestor just wants to let you know that they're there. Whether it is a mother, a grandmother, you know, a related ancestor, even a sister. Hopefully not, but I'm just putting that out there, okay? Because it's a female ancestor nonetheless. And yeah, look, we have warded off any negative plans and plots against you. This is a protective energy. And keeping in mind that this is a dancing bird, it's a very happy bird, okay, for the most part. And I've seen this bird, you know, do a dance for a person that was working at a zoo. It's a video about that, and you can see, you know, you can see that the bird is like, cheer up, you know, pump your energy up. Everything's going to be all right. It performed a dance in front of that, in front of the man that was cleaning. And he ended up dancing with the bird at the end. So it was just kind of funny, but that's what the crested crane does. It brings a lot of happiness. So when the spirit comes around, it's like, cheer up. Everything's going to be okay. You're supported. You're all right, you know? It's just a reminder of that. Like I hear that song, oh, I hear my grandmother's whispers. You know, keep on moving, keep on pushing forward, okay? And see, me and my partner gonna have a conversation because we be having cars mixed in, everything. But nonetheless, this is Whew, let me get this energy here. All right, so this person sees you as royalty, okay? So they feel like you have a lot of authority in this realm when it comes to your family. You could be head of household. You could be just a person that is an important figure in the family as far as certain things that you may do. You could just be very accomplished, but it seems like you hold a lot of weight. And this is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because they see you as somebody who's very responsible. So this is why they come to you, because you actually have the vision, okay? And, you know, whether you're religious or not, being gifted is still an inheritance, because this ancestor has something going on with them too. Rather they used to dream a lot, or they used to just have little things going on with them spiritually, okay? It does not matter if they were church going or not. You know, the most church going people are the most gifted people, okay? It doesn't stop your gifts. You just channel it into a different way. So this person had some type of gift going on with them too. And so this is why you can hear them. It comes directly from them, or it's just a related gift, okay? So like, let's say for instance, it's your sister coming through or something like that. Then it's just something that was passed to both of you. If it is like a mother, it's passed down. A grandmother, of course, is passed down. All right. Now, also, sometimes when the spirit feels like they're not being heard, they have to make their presence known to you, because I see it says the ancestor you ignore. So when you come in to talk to me, I have something to tell you. So it's like, I want to get your attention. Because the ancestors won't do too many things to try to scare you, But again, you know, I don't see you being like, oh my God. I see you being alert about it, but I don't see you being like, oh my God, I heard something. You know, it's just kind of like, it kind of goes that far, you know. I hope you get what I'm saying. Anyway, you see this bird here? This ancestor also comes as a bird, a butterfly, or any flying animal, okay? Or even sometimes an insect. They come in the form of wings. So again, just like a feather, you may receive feathers and things like that that just drop in. This is from this ancestor letting you know that they're still guiding you. They're still watching over you. They're also speaking on you following your own journey, not feeling like you have to fall in line with everybody else and with whatever anybody else is doing. I hope I'm making sense. They want you to be free, to follow your path. Do what makes you happy, okay? Because they're talking about focusing in on your foundation. Let me see if this ancestor has anything else to say, now that we know who it is. That it's not a negative energy. But you will feel their presence. You may also smell them too, because I'm hearing something like that. You'll feel them, the presence. It's like they do other things too. It's not just you hearing a voice. Okay. They want you to keep your home cleansed. Keep your home cleansed. This must have been like a cleanup woman. So, and again, for those people who feel like, you know, you can't be religious and spiritual, again, it all happens in the same home. And for African Americans, it's hoodoo, you know. You get that pine saw and you start cleaning. When you cook your own food, you're putting your own ashe, you're putting your own spiritual power into that food. You're putting your own energy into that cleaning. And so it still spiritually cleanses, okay? So that's why they say keeping a clean home is what they're telling me. They say don't have cluttered rooms. I'm seeing somebody having a cluttered room. It's not saying that you're dirty, you know. Some people will take it another way. It's not saying that. You know, sometimes we get caught up in our lifestyle. We get very busy, so we don't have time to do this and do that. They like, hey, get it organized. Take some days out of the month if you can and tackle that room that just got a whole bunch of boxes in it. Because this person is showing me a house that was very organized. You know, they had seasons. Like when it's Christmas season, you put up your Christmas tree and then you take it down at the new year. It's like they did certain things in a certain way. So they're trying to remind you of that too, so that you can stay organized. Okay? And this also keeps good energy flowing into your home. Now, they speak on cleansing yourself too. Don't forget to do this. They speak on wealth coming in from your unique gifts. Like I said, they say you're very talented. And a lot of you are seers. Whether you're in, you know, you have, it doesn't matter if you're doing this as like a gift or something like that. It doesn't matter if you're a reader. You're still gifted, okay? Just pointing that out. They want you to have self-respect. Know what your time is worth. They see you as authority. So they're not going to have people running over you, not paying you enough. They want you to do what's best for you. Stand up for yourself. And I guess I'm speaking in a certain tone because this ancestor ain't playing. Yeah, they want you to be happy. They really do. Don't have things being too imbalanced as well. In your relationships and with the people around you, make sure that it's a give and take relationship with anybody that you deal with, because that's what they're talking about. They say you will have many achievements because you're not afraid to challenge authority and you're not afraid to step up to the plate. And they really, really support this. Okay? So let's go over any other clues as far as who is calling your name. Okay. So we have T for talk. Okay? So this is what they wanted to do. This is a clue. They've been wanting to talk to you, and this is just a way to get your attention. It's not to scare you. It's just to get your attention. So they definitely want to talk on important matters. Okay? Groovy. This person had a nice way of dressing too. This is somebody that you could talk to. Extra special. They feel like you're extra special. This is really, it can be both, okay? Definitely giving me an older presence because this is an ancestor that's talking. I hear a grandmother's energy, okay? but it can still be someone who may have been younger as well too. But it comes off more like an older energy, okay, for me. You should know who this person is. You should have their pictures or something like that, because me signifies that you know who it is, okay? They were really comfortable with being themselves. They do come to you in a dream. Now, the other clue is this is going to be related to a name. It does not have to be, but this is also just to help those for just some extra confirmation. Their name can start with the D or end with the D, meaning their last name, first or last. X, first or last. O, first or last. M, first or last. I, first or last. T, first or last name. N, first or last name. S, first or last name. G, first or last name. But this doesn't have to be, you know, because either you got the clues through what they were talking about, or you got the clue with the letter. So it doesn't have to be the letter of their name. All right, so that's pile 1. Let's go on to pile 2. Okay, pile 2. Who is calling your name? All right, so for this one, it's going to be a little bit interesting. Okay, because what I'm seeing is someone who, they either recently passed or this is somebody from the past, but it's like, they may have died tragically, or it wasn't in a pleasant way, okay? It wasn't, because it's something like they only feel like they can talk to you. Because I'm seeing someone who is lingering. Okay? So this is not to scare you. We're just getting into who is calling you and what's the message. So let's see. Okay, so you have remember us. Remember us. Okay, so this is someone who comes for very important reasons, okay? And this shows me that there's more than one spirit. I see 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's like different ancestors drop in with you. I feel one lingering though. What is this? Okay. And I'm specifically looking into this. I never look into this how it's set up, but it's weird that I have 2 women here and a man, and then there's 2 women here and a man. So however it falls for you, you know, but this is what it's calling to me right now. They're speaking on 2 women and a man. 2 women and a man, okay? That comes through. So for some of you, it's to remind you of your spiritual work. There's some veneration that needs to be done for these ancestors, so they can be lifted. They can, you know, rise up to that ancestral realm. And a lot of times, you know, it's because you're the only person doing the spiritual work. Because a lot of people, it's like, you know, they bury you and then they forget about you. Like, you know, we'll see them when we see them. We're not going to the grave site. We're not doing anything, you know. And some ancestor spirits still need energy, especially if they died in a tragic way, for their spirit to carry on, you know. So I don't want to get too deep into that, but it's just speaking on some veneration as well too. So some spirits come to you for help. So I'm not sure if you are a person that does spiritual work, but it's like you can feel the it's weird. Like you have a spiritual gift where you can feel their pain, and I just hit my eye. So I'm telling you, that's just what it is. Like you can also wake up with headaches too. You could have a vivid dream realm. There's just a lot of things that go on with you spiritually. So you have to do things to keep your energy clear, okay? I recommend for this pile, you're going to need probably some things, some tools. Dream catchers are good. Wearing you something at night. I don't like wearing jewelry at night. I really don't. Even though, you know, I wear my jewelry, my protection jewelry during the day. But I hate having to wear shit at night. Excuse me for saying it like that, but I do. So, but it's like you are the type of person that you need to have something on you. Just because, again, it's like they might bother you just because, again, your dream realm is where you can hear things. At night is where you can hear things a lot clearly. And it might even happen to you in the daytime. It doesn't have to happen at night, but it's just showing me that you pick up on a lot of energy. So sometimes, even though this is coming off as ancestral, sometimes I feel that it's not always ancestral. You know, it could even be a friend who passed on. And it's like, you can still pick up on the remnants of their energy. So when they need help, they come to you. Okay? That's just what I see. Remember us. We have paved the way for you. So whether it's a younger spirit or older, they just feel like, you know, you can help them in that realm with the things that they need to go on. So some of you may have some ancestors who were enslaved too, okay? This is not everybody, but, you know, like I said, I just feel some of these spirits that in this cow, either, like I said, they might have died tragically, unfortunately, or it's something to where it's from the deep past and they need help getting over certain situations, okay? So you would do good to wear some protection around your energy because you pick up on everything. It says positive and negative. This is why you have to spiritually develop. And this is not really an option for you. I feel like you just need to do so. Spirit wants you to develop because you can help not only people in this realm, but you can also help people in the other realm as well too. And I feel like you really don't, I don't know if you don't want to do it, but it's like you could, okay? And there's some tears here as well too. So I don't know if you're fighting against your spiritual journey. I'm not sure. But it's just like you have a lot of things going on with you where you need to protect yourself and take your spiritual practice very seriously. Because I feel you being weighed down by things going on in the spiritual realm, your spiritual life, and also your regular life. Okay? But again, putting these things in place will help you to balance that out. Because I feel like the spirits are actually going to bless you. So it's nothing bad. They're going to bless you, okay? Especially your ancestors, for the spirits that you help and for the people that you help. You also have to watch the people that you come around too. Because I feel like, you know, like I said, you need to cleanse. Because other people's ancestors will come to you as well too. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just what I'm getting, you know, for a lot of you. You know, just... You also have a birthday for an ancestor coming up. They're speaking on pouring libations. Let's see if there's any messages going along with this. And then we're going to move on, okay? I don't want to say too much into this energy. Or any messages from your ancestors or whatever. Yeah, they're speaking on giving offerings. So... There's also, this is a funny message, but I don't know if you put something over there at the table. I don't know if you did some ritual or something like that. I don't know how you pay homage, but they're appreciative of this. So they're speaking on giving offerings, and it landed right on top of giving offerings and the ancestors. So they're lining this up to show you, we want offerings, okay? This will also shift things for you as well, too. So it's not just a take. You know, they're going to give you things back in return. For you giving them energy, they're going to give you energy, okay? Altar maintenance, abundance is coming. I can't make this up. Altar maintenance, abundance is coming. This will straighten some things up for you, you know. The ancestors are just you and the spiritual realm. That's how I look at that. They're your spiritual team. They also speak on keeping toxic energy away from you. So there's another spirit that may do this as well too, to get your attention about certain people around you. It's like a protection thing too. They want you to pay attention to your dreams. Do your best to try to remember your dreams. Do your best, okay? because there's some messages that you could be missing with you not paying attention to them. Only speak good things into your life. Don't speak negativity into your life. Follow your intuition. There's love for you as well too. They want you to have patience in your life. All right, so this is either going to be clues or names to ancestors. So it could be either or both. So let's see. All right, so you have quick. I'm not sure if this person feels like they passed away too quickly or something like that, but there's something they may hold on to with that. Jazz. One of the ancestors like music. There's more than one, but you know, one of them like music. They feel like, okay, there's a message of you being either handsome or beautiful. So you must take after one of the ancestors, okay? Cool. One of them has some status here in this round. So, and this could be a family member, or this could be, like I said, a friend too. That's saying this because they have some status. They had, like, you know, I guess we could just say it like that. They were cool. They were considered cool, you know. Both. So they still have certain opinions in this round. Kids. Okay. So I don't know if you're the kid or if they're referring to kids that they left behind, because there's some children involved in this too. Like leaving somebody behind. Fast, us, still connected to you. Family is for everybody. This also represents, there's a lot of ancestors. And this is unrelated to this reading is what they're telling me. Because you see in the back it says communication. They're proud of you. There's a lot of ancestors over there that you're connected to. Now, let's go over this again. So that was just clues. This is to also go over their name. So it could be somebody's name that starts with the E, first or last, U, Z, K, V, C, B, J, and Q. Okay? So it does not have to be this. You know, don't think, okay, the ancestor I thought of is not the correct one because they don't have these letters. You know, this is only a handful of letters. So it's just to help those clue in if you need a little bit more resonance. But you can also just look at the clues that they gave, okay? If it sounds like them. All right, so let's move forward. All right, so let's hop right into this one, okay? Last but not least, who is calling your name? So this is a guardian spirit, is what they're telling me. So I don't know how to make sense of certain things. A lot of people who do readings, sometimes we encounter things for the first time too. Like people think, oh, you already know about this. I don't know about this. I ain't never seen that before. It's the first time that it's being brought to me from the spiritual realm. So basically what they're showing me is that this is like a guardian spirit, okay? Some of you also may be connected to, like, now this may be unrelated, but animals and things like that. But yeah, I'm seeing, because it's weird because I see wings, but they're like, even with you picking, you know, this white feather, it could be somebody that you call an angel. It could be, you know, if you're connected to birds, very much so, but it still evolves around a guardian spirit, okay? So it could even be, like I said, like an elevated ancestor, whatever you want to call it, okay? Because some people don't connect to certain things, but it's a guardian spirit nonetheless. So it's like somebody that's looking out for you or looking out for your best interests. This person also tries to guide you through life. So this is a very close-knitted spirit. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. All right, so, and I don't know why I'm doing this first, because I normally do this last, but, you know, I already grabbed it. So these are either clues or they're letters to a name. It does not have to be a name, you know. It's just to help you if you need that extra confirmation, but it does not have to be. We can just look at the clues. So we have work, proud, young, home, read, family, learn, afro. Okay. So for some of you, this is going to be somebody who You do know it's going to be like an elevated ancestor. I don't really know how to put that, because it's somebody that's connected to home. Somebody that's connected to home. Like I said, a very close-knit spirit. Somebody who was around you when you were young. Somebody who is very proud of you and the work that you're doing. It's like they also help with the work that you're doing too. They still want to teach you things. They still want to be involved with the family in some way, shape, or form. Okay? I'm seeing they also want you to be confident in yourself. Don't have a lack of confidence. They've been around you since you were young. Okay? Yeah, it folds two different ways. For some of you, it's going to be somebody that you know, and some of you, it's not going to be somebody that you know, because it could be an older presence. But it's still like they're still involved in things. But they specifically guide you. Okay? Now, for extra confirmation, if you does not have to resonate, but it can. W, F, L, P, Y, H, R, and A. And those are just first or last names. Could also relate to a nickname, but it doesn't have to, you don't have to do names, because, you know, you can resonate with the message. Now let's see. It was given very much guardian energy. I'm seeing you getting scared out of your sleep a lot of times. So I don't know if you get scared out of your sleep sometimes. I've had that happen to me when certain spirits come to me. You could wake up crying, those type of things from certain spiritual experience that you have. You just have very intense spiritual experiences nonetheless, okay? So it's not just somebody hearing things. You go through a lot of stuff. Abundance is coming though. See, we are proud of you. They really want you to know that. You must be working very hard, you know, because they want you to know that they're proud of you. Summoned by your call. So when you call them, they come. So don't be surprised if you hear something like, you know, your name, Ms.Z. You know, it's just to let you know that, you know, we came. You called and we came, okay? They can also show up in your dreams as well too. Oftentimes it will sound like somebody that's in your household already, but it's not them. They expect a lot out of you, you know? They feel like you're capable of doing a lot of things. Yeah, legacy. And this comes together with royalty. Legacy and royalty. They think that you are very capable of being very successful this lifetime. And see, that's why I said that for some of you, it's an unknown ancestor. They've been watching over you. Learn more about your heritage. Through research, you will find my name. Okay, you'll figure out who this person is specifically. But this person has a great authority in the spiritual realm, because they give me big angel energy. Like they have a big spiritual presence, okay? But spirit guides speaking, don't miss this opportunity. It's your time. No more procrastinating. They don't want you procrastinating in life, okay? It's also to let you know that you have their protection. May also get ringing in your ears too. Sometimes your spirit guides just show off, just to show you what they can do. This is not the only thing they've done. It's weird. I don't know if they scare you or something. I don't know. But this tells me that sometimes they just show off just to show you what they're capable of doing. They say you can't go into trance like you're supposed to. And this is something that you're going to have to work on, okay? Because they expect more out of you spiritually. They want you to be able to have a direct connection with them. I'm not saying that you don't have no connection and you can't talk to them. It ain't that. It's just like with this being in reverse, there's more than what you're doing. Something about it is just like you can do more than what you're doing. And I'm just being honest. Like you are a very powerful person. That's why I'm saying it like that. They say, y'all, this cow, okay, Stop trying to blend in with the crowd. Stand out, okay? They showing you what they capable of doing. You know, you need to do the same, right? You're very abundant, okay? So let me get any other messages for this pile. Not a bad pile at all. Yeah, it's nothing but love for you. Nothing but love for you. There's a situation for some of you that you may need to walk away from, or that you have walked away from, and they say it's okay. You know, you don't need people taking advantage of your energy. You need to relax. You need to follow your intuition and deal with your own self-care. Doesn't matter if it's family, an ex, it does not matter. There's something that you walked away from, and they're like, hey, leave it. You know, focus on your unique gifts. There are certain things that you desire that you're going to have to be patient for, okay? They say don't miss out on doors and opportunities for somebody that you love. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but it's like something that you may hold yourself back for due to the person that you're with, or due to certain responsibilities that you have to keep up. They want you going for the things that are meant for you in life. Not everything is meant for everybody, so don't miss out on your opportunity this lifetime. They come in the form of spirit animals too, but cleanse your space so that you can get a deeper message. All right, guys, so that is the reading. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.